I'm here with former Melbourne Heart striker and now Melbourne Heart youth coach John Aloisi. Now, mate, we're into the second round of trials for the Youth League. How's it going?
Yeah, good. There's been plenty of players coming out and putting in a lot of effort, and it's good to see. And there's some good players that are coming out of that, and we're going to watch them then play for their clubs, the ones that we liked here, and then we see what they're like. And we've actually had a couple of players come out and train with us. So I think it's been a brilliant idea from the club to organise these trials, and it's been beneficial for me.
So we've got 3 of these main sessions with 60 players on each one, and so all up that's 180 players coming into that here. What's the main purpose for you for looking at this? Is it looking at the way they move, looking at the way they think, the way they interact with other players, or just their general composition on the ball?
Everything. First of all, the way we play, they technically have to be good, and then the way they move. The way that they can even play with players that they haven't played with before, and then you get the feedback from the clubs that they play with, and see what they think of them, and you go watch them and see what they're like in their own environment. We've had 180. Well, we will have 180 players, including the trial next week. But we also had trials a few months ago, which were over 100 players too. So altogether we've had a good group, and it's been a lot easier that you had 5 coaches at one session to keep an eye on everything.
So when it comes to actually coaching the youth league team, have you got the dynamics set? Like, is it you as the head coach with John stepping in to help out every now and then, yes, or Ante, or are you searching for an assistant manager yourself, say for like a week or?
Look, that won't. We're not sure yet how it's going to be organised, but. I will be the head coach, and then there will be an assistant manager, but the club will organise that, and then I'm sure that John Vanskip will want to be involved as much as possible because he believes in youth, and that's what this club's about, and so he will try and help out as much as he can.
So when it comes to actually selecting the players from the trials, how much input does each individual person have involved? Like, does it come down to you have the last say, or JD had a bit of involvement?
All of us put together, and we all got a sheet of all the names and the numbers of the players, and then we stand virtually by ourselves and watch the session most of the time, and then we mark down who we like, what we think of them as players, and then we get together at the end of the session and put the names together, and 9 times out of 10 it's pretty much the same players that we're saying that we like. So we all got a pretty good idea of what we want, and so everyone makes a decision, and then the final decision of which players will finally make the youth team is there'll be 3 or 4 of us that will do that together.
So John Aloisi's ideal national youth league player, how would you describe him?
Someone that's very versatile, that can fit in with the Heart, the philosophy that we want to create at this club. We created last season with the way we play, but most of all he has to be technically very sound, and you can see something in him, you can coach, and has to be a good person, and I think that we showed last year with our first team that we've got good people involved in that club, and the youth team's going to be no different. We have those good people involved.
So when do you think we'll start seeing the first signings get announced?
Well, they won't get announced until the FFA have given us the go-ahead, because they still haven't, so it might even be until July that we won't be able to sign players. But I've already got a couple of players in mind that I'd like to not tie down because I can't, but talk to them.
Any hints on names, or keeping it all under wraps at the moment?
All under wraps.
Fair enough. Alright, well John, thanks heaps for your time, good luck with the search, and look forward to hearing about how our youth league team goes.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, mate.